you, gentlemen, science has agreed that unless something is done and done quickly, man, as the dominant species of life on Earth, will be extinct within a year.
Finally landed on this planet. The ship I commanded knocked over mountains and got me reprimanded. I smell racism in the air, I can't stand it. This world here is mine, and I demand it. World forces finally united. My ship was sighted. Now I want all of their resources and they can't fight it, cause I knew that they would bite it.
Well, here we are again. Headed back out to Sandbranch, Texas. A Texas town with no running water. How did we get here? A whole town with no running water? Man, Dallas is one of the richest cities in the United States. So what happened? Well, according to Wikipedia, Sandbranch is an unincorporated community in Dallas County, Texas. The Sandbranch community has long been considered one of the poorest areas in Dallas County. The community was formed for free people of color, but some of the original families have been forced out by poor living conditions and are forced to sell their land for as low as $300. Absolutely no water infrastructure exists in Sandbranch due to its unincorporated status. And the wells that the people are using have non-potable water due to decades of contamination. But today, we're here to learn about a solution called Hydropanels.
Good to see y'all.
Yeah.
Glad to see somebody can fill me in.
Did you tell them how you like the water? You like the water?
Well, that's good. It's the sun.
Is it?
The sun's got to be beaming.
Yeah, you got a lot of shade trees.
Yeah, you know.
That's Mr. Ricky.
One of the hydropanels in the shaded area, it's not going to produce much water because it's not having access to the sun.
Right.
So they spoke to
And
him,
this is
and saw
Tanette
him,
Bird
came out,
with
and
Movement
we got to
Strategy
have
Center
trees cut back
and
to
director
where they
of
are.
Until
Unless they were
Justice
able to
Court.
move it on that land next to yours. I don't think it's gonna.
And she's here with her team to introduce us to Hydropanels.
Has to have.
Hello. Hello.
This is Sister Bean.
How you doing?
Judith, Nicole, you remember Miss Jackie, and Marcus, and you know Mr. Chambers, aka Red.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's
Sister
good.
Bean.
That's good.
Mr. Bean's been here since 1950s.
Oh Lord, when did I come out here?
I thought you told me.
Yeah, but somewhere along here. Been
Yeah.
so long. I've been.
Long time.
Yeah. That's what.
They said Sister Bean raised everyone out here.
Right on.
Yeah, I used to keep sure.
Oh, beautiful.
But these are the hydro panels.
According to Google, the Source Hydro Panel is a technology that incorporates multiple patented inventions alongside proprietary trade secrets, making it a one-of-a-kind renewable water technology that uses the power of the sun to extract clean, pollutant-free drinking water from the air. But how does one afford such a device?
Oh, that is dope. So it is no charge for the
Oh, it's no charge.
Wow. You heard that right. The Hydropanel technology is absolutely free to the residents of Sandbranch, Texas, through the Movement Strategy Center. Emerging technologies are in the battle to save disappearing towns.
Giving you the floor to introduce yourself and the work that you and the other staff at UTA was doing out here.
Yeah, so just through, well, I'm Laura, but just through, I've been working with my professor, Ari, and a grad student, Josh, and kind of just the rest of us students, and just going around doing surveys and interviews trying to get information on the community, just so we can have like a base, a foundation of all the data and how people live. Do they have access to water, electricity? How do they get around, like transportation stuff? So we are hoping that maybe in the next month or so we can present our findings. That way the community is aware of, the work didn't go in vain. This is what we have, and kind of to help all the efforts that are currently going on, hopefully push them forward as well.
So, I'll officially introduce myself and team to those who don't know. My name is Judah, and I'm with Word on the Street with Judah. We are documentarians. We have been doing this work since 2018, since the George Floyd riots. We went out downtown Dallas while everybody else was running away from the danger. We were running to it, recording it, showing the people what was going on. That's our MO, that's our modus operandi. It is exposing our community to what's going on. This is the first Sandbranch movie that we did when we came out here the first time. We have been wanting to get as much exposure to this as possible. All you have to do is scan it and it'll pop right up for you. So what we have been doing is coming out here, engaging you guys, learning about the situation, recording this, putting it together, creating it, putting it in a documentary form instead of just, posting a post online, right? Mm-hmm. So we had a premiere for it. We brought several people out, let them know about it. High profile people, from the city of Dallas and in the arts and other things. We're trying our best to spread this message as far as we can. Right now we're working on the continuation, because what happens is a lot of times people come out and they'll report on the story and then they don't follow up. They don't tell people what's going on now. So what's going on now? What's happening now? So that's what we want to do. We want to continue to come out here and engage you guys until this is resolved. You know what I'm saying? Or until it's not resolved. But we will be out here, until. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing. We just want to make sure that our people, when I say our people, I mean black people, people of color, white people who give a damn. Our people know that we don't sit back and wait on somebody to come and help us. Sure, we ask for help. We definitely ask for help. But we have never sat back and waited on anyone to come and help us. We have always organized ourselves. We have always looked for solutions ourselves, and we have always went the not mainstream but guerrilla route. So everybody out here is an activist. Everybody out here is a revolutionary. The fact that your feet is on this ground right now, the fact you're sitting in this meeting, it is what it is. The movement never stopped. The FBI thought they killed it. It never ended. You can't kill an idea. You know what I'm saying? You can't kill an idea. So with that being said, appreciate y'all, and all power to us.
Power to the people.
Thank you. Thank you for what you do. I didn't even know that. I ain't even lying. I thought it was other cities that were doing it.
Wow.
And it's a pleasure to meet you that you're actually doing it.
You too, man.
I don't even live here. I do barbecue. It's uplifting knowing that you do that.
Right on. Thank you, man. Yes, sir.
Through water panel technology and organizers, Sandbranch, Texas now has a fighting chance.
I tell you, gentlemen, science has agreed that unless something is done and done quickly, man, as the dominant species of life on Earth, will be extinct within a year.
Finally landed on this planet. The ship I commanded knocked over mountains and got me reprimanded. I smell racism in the air, I can't stand it. This world here is mine, and I demand it. World forces finally united. My ship was sighted. Now I want all of their resources and they can't fight it, cause I knew that they bite it and still failed to recite it. A war gang gon' catch wreck, y'all can place the bets. I ain't Cosby, I ain't got a drug get a touch it, but the beats cave your head in, drums are busted. I done captured like 10 world leaders, and I'm hot like 10 heaters. Also kidnapped 20 divas. The spaceship got 20 speakers, and I got 80,000 scientists trapped down off in my hole. Microsoft and Trump's business is all mine to control. This world been under attack, it's a war for your soul. You been told I was cold, but this player can't fold. I'm too hot to hold. Invaded your territory to get my glory tenfold.